I felt like I had to protect myself from being hurt from people that I love. But I couldn't figure out how I was gonna make it. The role, she was like, treat people how you want to be treated. And that is always how I think about it.
It looks like Alicia Keys didn't just clap back. She came swinging with fire. She straight up accused Lala Anthony of secretly being engaged to her man, Swizz Beatz. And this wasn't no quiet, private talk behind closed doors. Alicia supposedly dropped that bomb so loud that the whole world heard it. What started as low-key whispers turned into a full-blown scandal blasting across every timeline. But here's the twist. The more you dig into this, the less it feels like some random outburst, and the more it looks like a years-long messy chess game between these women. Was Lala really sneaking around, living a double life? Or is somebody out here playing puppet master and stirring chaos on purpose? Because now old photos, shady captions, and insider tea are crawling back to the surface. Pieces that don't line up clean at all. And then Alicia's own words got people shook. She once said, "So I was wondering, baby, would it make us look crazy if we talk about the unthinkable?" Now folks are side-eyeing that line like she's been dropping hints this whole time. Reports say Alicia went public with these accusations, and overnight people weren't just questioning her marriage, they were questioning her entire circle. That's when the internet detectives came alive. Suddenly, little moments from years ago that nobody cared about before started looking suspicious. Random Instagram posts, throwback pics, tweets from the past. People dragged them all up, building a case like it was an episode of Law and Order. Once those dots started connecting, the internet went into full overdrive. Every post, every comment, every sighting got treated like evidence. And one insider swears Alicia wasn't just hearing random rumors, she had receipts in her back pocket. For the first time, Alicia ain't holding back, and apparently she's been clocking the signs for a while now. We're talking about weird late-night texts, random meetups, and those cryptic little posts that everybody brushed off. But now they hit different. The real question is, did she just now catch the truth, or has she known for years and finally decided she's done playing the smiling wife role? Because if these whispers about a secret engagement are even halfway true, it's been happening right under her nose all this time. And the deeper you dig, the dirtier it looks. These so-called cover-up relationships and staged public appearances, suddenly they feel less like love stories and more like a carefully built cover. The vibe is giving strategy, not romance. And it didn't take long for the internet to light up. People jumped all over this like it was the juiciest tea of the year. Some were shook, some were cracking jokes, and some came with pure shade that cut deep. One fan even wrote, "Wait, Swizz Beatz and Lala Anthony are allegedly having an affair? Well, Alicia Keys, it's called karma, baby." You could almost hear the side-eye dripping through that comment. What goes around always comes back, and fans weren't shy reminding Alicia she once sang her own song Karma, loud and proud. That old narrative, how you got 'em is how you lose 'em, came storming back, circling her hard. And the internet is not letting the past slide this time. Fans are bringing up exactly how Alicia and Swizz first got together, lining it up with these fresh allegations and asking who's lying now.
Favorite looks of the night. Bro, you know, you're not doing too bad yourself. You come through and shut it down every single time. Tell me what you both are looking forward to tonight.
Just having fun and seeing a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time. You know, this is a night of art, supporting the Met as artists and collectors ourselves, and we just want to have fun and just have that New York state of mind.
Of course, you have so many big New York records.
With Lala slipping into the picture so quietly, the drama feels like it's buzzing under every single comment. But this is the part where things turn straight up nasty. The very first time those whispers about Lala and Swizz hit the streets, he went into full-on damage control like a one-man crisis PR team. Back then, people were still glued to Lala's split from Carmelo Anthony, when out of nowhere, the curveball dropped that she was allegedly sneaking around with Swizz Beatz. And this wasn't no random gossip blog either. Radio host Ms. Jones swore that somebody from Swizz's own camp slid in her DMs saying Lala was in love with him, but he made it clear he wasn't leaving Alicia. Now, of course, Swizz didn't take that lying down. He stormed the comment section like a man possessed, typing out that now famous line, "Knock it the F off, Z," for the entire world to see. That was his bold denial. But he didn't just stop there. Alicia got more than just words from him. She got a full-blown love-bombing campaign. For her birthday, Swizz allegedly went all out with a gift. So over the top, it took 2 months just to be delivered. And when it finally rolled up, boom.
Period, huh?
All right, so are you pulling it back? Ready?
Okay, I don't know how to do this. What am I
You just go like this, and you pull this.
Yeah, pull it back. Follow easier. Sheesh.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's. Sheesh.
It's crazy.
Nah, in person?
A custom Maybach worth $300,000. That wasn't just a present, that was a headline on wheels. But Swizz wasn't finished flexing. He even teamed up with rapper Marv Milley, who dropped bars praising Alicia's artistry, her heart, her legacy. He even called her the R&B Rosa Parks. Like, how did Rosa even end up in this conversation? It was romance on steroids, lavish gifts, dramatic gestures, love notes turned into rap verses, and public devotion blasted everywhere. But looking back now, some say all that glitter was nothing but a cover-up. Because fast forward to today, and Alicia is the one putting Lala's name front and center in a secret engagement scandal. Those flashy, over-the-top gifts don't even read like romance anymore. Now they feel like Swizz was just tossing distractions, making sure Alicia didn't look too close at what was really going on behind the curtain. And just when you think this was all about Lala, boom, another curveball drops out of nowhere. Word on the street is that Swizz Beatz might have gotten somebody else pregnant. And no, not Alicia, not Lala, but a completely different woman. Allegedly a white woman at that. Fans were in disbelief like, wait, Swizz Beatz got a side chick pregnant and she's white? Oh, Alicia Keys, oh no! The internet exploded with reactions dragging his name through every comment section. But of course, this saga is never that simple. Some folks swear the mystery woman is actually just Lala in disguise, that the pregnancy rumor and the whole white girl angle were cooked up as a cover story to keep her name out of the direct line of fire. If that's true, then Alicia's been sitting in a quiet storm for years, living with a scandal bubbling under the surface while the world thought it was just gossip chatter. Every layer of this tea just keeps piling on like endless bags, steeping in boiling water, scalding hot with no way to cool it down. And honestly, that's what makes Alicia's move to finally speak up about the alleged secret engagement make so much sense. At this point, how could she ignore it any longer? The history, the rumors, the shady distractions, it's all catching up, and now it's blasting wide open. And speaking of history, this ain't the first time Lala and Swizz had folks whispering. Long before the whole secret engagement chatter, the vibe between them was already raising eyebrows everywhere. Let's break it down, because this connection didn't just pop up out of nowhere. It's been simmering for years. Back when Lala was still married to Carmelo Anthony, she and Swizz were spotted together more than once. And if you were really paying attention, their body language was screaming louder than their words. Lingering looks, quiet conversations, smiles that held on just a little too long. It was giving something. People swore it was energy you don't just brush off as friendly. Remember that one event where Alicia and Swizz were all about their little PDA moment, her rocking the no makeup look, hugging on him? Well, right in that same room, just a few feet away, people swear Lala and Swizz were in their own bubble. Same lingering looks. Same too long smiles. It didn't exactly scream, just friends. And don't forget the Met Gala. On that red carpet, Lala was interviewing Swizz, asking questions, complimenting him, keeping the convo light but very lively. Swizz smiled back, laughed along, matching her energy perfectly. Nothing outrageous, but enough to catch eyes in that crowd, and people were clocking it. Some fans even claim this has always been the natural end game, a spark that's been glowing low-key for years, just waiting for the right time to burst into flames. And honestly, the part that makes it feel like Lala's been playing the long game is how consistent that energy looks when you rewind the tape. Almost like she's been moving the chess pieces for years and now it's finally showing. Every single time the streets start linking Lala to Swizz, out of nowhere another man suddenly appears in the story. First, it was that New York entrepreneur Bear. Before that, some mystery dude nobody even had a name for, and every single time, Lala plays it the same way. No confirmation, no denial, just silence. She lets the rumor mill spin on its own while she keeps it cute and unbothered. And notice, no couple pics on Instagram, no gushy declarations, no official "this is my man" moment. Which, if you really think about it, is kinda genius. While the public stays busy chasing these side flings and mystery men, the real story, the one with Swizz, gets pushed to the background. That's a PR masterclass move right there. She's been controlling the narrative without ever having to open her mouth. But here's where the game cracks. Because no amount of side distractions can hide the fact that Alicia just dragged her name right back into the center of the storm. And once Alicia points the spotlight at you, all those whispers, fake cover stories, and sneaky misdirections start looking like exactly what they are: cover-ups for the real drama simmering underneath. And don't forget, this whole mess has people digging back into the receipts. The internet never forgets. Back in 2010, the very same year Alicia married Swizz, he officially divorced Mashonda Tefrere. But Mashonda herself was out here saying he cheated. She claimed Alicia knew he was still married when they started messing around. Mashonda even admitted she was blindsided by that divorce, completely unaware that Swizz was already about to tie the knot with Alicia just months later. And while Alicia, Swizz, and Mashonda have been parading around as this so-called happy blended family, plenty of fans never bought the act for a second. One comment summed it up perfectly. Swizz damaged that woman's heart. He didn't build no blended family, he caused emotional wreckage and is just trying to normalize it through staged photos. So when you look at this current Lala mess, it feels like déjà vu. History running it back all over again. The grand gestures, the surprise trips, the distractions, it's the same playbook, just a different chapter. Which means Alicia isn't just caught in some random scandal. She's staring down a pattern she's seen before. And this time, she's not standing quiet. She's drawing her line in the sand, making it clear she's not letting history repeat without consequences. Now here's the bombshell. Sources are whispering that Alicia is preparing to file for divorce. And the alleged reason? Swizz fathering a child outside their marriage? Yes, that's the word on the curb. Fans reacted fast and one person said it best. Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz divorcing? Child, how you get him is how you lose him. The comment section was eating that line up, but the twist that really turned heads? Word is, Alicia didn't just hear whispers, she allegedly found out through an official court-ordered paternity test. Imagine that. Not rumors, not gossip, but cold legal paperwork telling you your husband's been living a double life. That's the kind of betrayal you can't just brush under the rug, no matter how many Instagram photo ops you post. And here's where it gets even more layered: the timing. This bomb didn't drop in some random slow season. It allegedly landed right after Alicia and Swizz were out here celebrating their 15 years of magic anniversary, flooding social media with picture-perfect posts. But if the timeline is what people say it is, then Alicia might have been smiling for those anniversary photos while already holding the paternity results in her hand. That's not just messy, that's diabolical. A level of PR control most people could never pull off. But here's where it hits different. This isn't your average he cheated storyline. If the whispers are true and Swizz really has a new child on the way, then this is betrayal on a whole other level. And that raises the burning question: where does Lala fit into all this? Because remember, the engagement rumor is still circling heavy. So if Alicia really pulls the plug on this marriage because of the baby scandal, could that be the exact moment Lala steps out from alleged side piece into public fiancé? I mean, would Swizz really be bold enough to repeat the same cycle all over again? You'd think not, but the timing looks a little too perfect to ignore. Stack that on top of everything else: the way Alicia and Swizz got together, the accusations from Mashonda, the picture-perfect blended family act. It's hard not to see this as straight-up karma spinning back around. The same kind of scandal Alicia once benefited from now circling her marriage like a storm cloud. And if Lala really is the one waiting in the wings, then this feels less like some random cheating headline and more like a full-circle replay of 2010. Only this time with Alicia on the losing side. That flips the whole narrative, turning it from gossip into a story of roles reversed, with the mistress becoming the main character. Which leaves us with the juiciest question of all. Was this chaos part of a long game plan, or just one wild coincidence that blew up right on Alicia and Swizz's anniversary? Did Lala really play chess for years to land here, or is this just bad timing with brutal consequences? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Public Secrets. Hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming next, because this fire is only getting hotter.